and he's not.
What did you guys think of Ian Wright's suggestion of Saka at left back and then the subsequent fallout on Twitter about it? Did you guys see it?
Yep.
I haven't seen the fallout, but I haven't got a problem with that.
I do.
You do?
I haven't got a problem with him playing on the left-hand side. I'm not so sure about left back, but play a wing-back situation, play a back three and play Saka on the left-hand side.
I think fans do need to calm down, though, because I just think fans need to calm down. That's just what I think. If he plays left back for England, so fucking what?
This
tribalism stuff now that because he's an Arsenal player, Arsenal fans will bring down any sort of Arsenal man because they don't hear what they want to hear. Like, grow up. If Saka was to play left back for England and England do well and win stuff, he's still part of the fucking team. So what if Ian Wright said left back? To be honest, I don't even think when I watched it, I didn't take he meant left back. I thought he meant maybe switch him to the left wing and have Palmer on the other side. I took it as more drop Foden from the left hand side and use Saka on the. But maybe he did mean left back. And even if he did,
I think he meant left back. Yeah.
Who cares? Who honestly cares? Like that's testament to how good Saka is. People take it as an insult. No one could tell Foden or Palmer or any of these people that people compare Saka to play left back or play multiple positions like Saka's done. People shouldn't take it as a disrespect. It's actually high respect for Saka to be able to play those positions and play them well. But the social media world now, I've seen them turn on Thierry Henry, let alone an Ian Wright. So yeah.
Sorry. I could actually come in just because I actually agree more with Turkish, and it sounds like you maybe sort of have a different angle. But look, for what's worth, I don't think putting Saka at left back's the solution. Like, that's not the answer for me. But just the uproar, I was like, what's... I don't know if this is a fair comparison. It's not in terms of, like, player quality. Saka still has a lot to achieve and do. But, like, Wayne Rooney played out of position a lot to accommodate other very good players, often ones that weren't better than him. Like, very, very good players can be shifted around because maybe it gives you a better balance to the team. Now, I interpreted it as Cole Palmer is a better right midfield player than Kieran Trippier is a left back. But we need balance in the team. Southgate's made a mess of this squad. And so with Luke Shaw being the only left back who's been taken and he's not fit, we need a left-footed outlet. Foden will not hug the touchline, like he just won't do it. He can't help but move inside. Maybe that's instruction. So Saka, who has had success, albeit it was more than 2 years ago, but out on that left-hand side, driving, at fullbacks and providing width and giving a left-footed option. Like I would achieve that by putting him left wing personally. So I don't agree with the left back shout, but I think that was the point. And I get it. He's the best right winger England have. But if the makeup of the team is ultimately better because you've removed a left back that might be a problem to get balance in another way, then you just use your players accordingly. Ultimately, again, Southgate's squad, choice has kind of led to this big debate. But I'm with you, man. Just the uproar. And I was like, but what? I saw this as more of a compliment to a player who we believe can do it in so many different areas of the pitch and in so many different ways. Not one that, he's not doing it, so take him out for Cole Palmer. Like, I'm not blown away by Cole Palmer. He did okay against Slovenia, but nothing special in my opinion. By the way, I don't think Cole Palmer is the answer on the right wing, actually. I think you get one of Trent. You probably get Trent getting forward. I don't know. And again, I want to reiterate, I don't think Saka left back is the solution, but just like the uproar, I was like, this is crazy, man. Just get these guys back to Arsenal. Get Rice and Saka back to Arsenal and remind everyone how bloody good you guys are, because this is just all just doing my head in.
James, can't agree with you more. I'll tell you, I'm on a group with Spurs fans and all that, and this is typical. Like 30 minutes gone in that game yesterday, Spurs fan get Saka off. So I said, why is that then? Like, you know what I mean? Yeah. I said, what about Bellingham and Kane? No, just Saka. It's so tribal. It really is. You know what I mean? Everybody now wanting Cole Palmer to be, he's got to be playing like, he's got to be like, you know what I mean? Where did Cole Palmer play for Chelsea? Was it always on the right wing? I don't think so. Well, but all of a sudden, it's got to get out Saka, like, you know what I mean? For whatever reason. And I tell you this now, if you're saying drop Saka and leave him out, I'd rather him play left back than not at all, because I think he's a good player. You know what I mean? He's been England's best player over the last couple of years. It's just so tribal. Get him out. Like, no one's saying about getting Kane out after 19 goals from Ollie Watkins in the Premier League. The best striker in the Premier League, English striker in the Premier League. There's no the same. There's no. All what we're trying to get Cole Palmer in the team now. There's not the same for Watkins. There's not the same for anybody on the left hand side. It's because it's Saka and it's Arsenal. I do believe that, like, you know what I mean. There's a tribal thing in it, like, you know, and I don't think Saka's been brilliant. I think Declan Rice has been poor the last few games. I really do. I don't think that he's been great, but all of a sudden, Declan's getting a little bit of stick and all that, like, you know. Jude Bellingham yesterday was by far the worst player on the England team yesterday, like, you know. It's just one of those things. But I like Jude, don't get me wrong. But there's no one saying he's got to be dropped and get left out and being taken off after 20, 25 minutes. I just feel that there is a little bit of that in and listen, I'm the same when Dyer was playing for England, you know what I mean? Like, get him out, like, you know what I mean? I'm guilty of it as well, you know. So there is that in it. I'm telling you.
Yeah, but Dyer's shit.
Bayern fans will tell you differently, you know.
Yeah, but I get it. I understand that. You know, if you're saying get Dyer, it's not the same as get sacked. But I'm with you. That's why it's not fun supporting England. That's why I haven't done it since '96. I think '96 was the last fun tournament where maybe I was just naive and too young, but I don't remember too much of this nonsense around it. Maybe, well, to be honest, I think England got knocked out by Germany that year, was it?
Yeah, Tony Adams, by the way. Tony Adams got tremendous stick playing for England. Tremendous stick going back for England, like, you know what I mean?
Come on. Let's not do this whole there's an agenda against Arsenal players.
No,
stuff.
I'm not.
I'm not
saying it's not about Arsenal because we're affected by it. Because what I'm saying is there's an agenda, whether it be against Trent. I think that a lot of people have been on Trent's case because he's a Liverpool player instead of, you know, like.
No, they've been on his case because they don't think he should be playing in midfield. It's nothing to do with his Liverpool allegiances.
I think there is a little bit of that, like, you know what I mean. And I'll tell you what, like, you know, Rashford's got it because he's played for Man United. I'm being really. I think that it is. I think that it is.
Fair enough. I mean, I just my brief take on the Ian Wright thing is, I didn't agree with it, but I didn't see the kind of uproar from Arsenal fans online, so I missed all that. I just didn't agree with the actual opinion. I think putting Saka at left back because we don't have a left back, I just think it kind of absolves Southgate of responsibility. This is where I will give Southgate some heat. The fact that he's taken Luke Shaw, who clearly is nowhere near fit, and he's not brought Tyreek Mitchell, he's not brought Ben Chilwell, that for me is poor. And I don't want to see Saka crowbarred on the left back now to kind of cover that. If you don't want to play Saka or drop him, I'm the opposite to Lee. Either drop him and don't play him at all, or play him at right wing where he's best.